You know, Keith, Republican leader Mitch McConnell said they were on the 5-yard line. Chuck Schumer, the Democratic minority leader, said they were on the 2-yard line. So that is not quite there yet, but it certainly sounds a lot more optimistic than they did just, 24 hours ago. They are working on this bill that would get money to Americans, and we are learning a little bit more about what's in it.
In spite of all that, we are very close.
A different tone in Washington today on a deal to get money to workers, businesses, and hospitals amid the coronavirus pandemic.
If they reached agreement today, they would vote tomorrow. If they can vote today, that would hasten our, assuming that we are in agreement for being together, unanimous consent.
Democrats and Republicans both claiming some progress and some victory.
The American people need our Democratic friends to take yes for an answer.
As a Senate bill comes together, expected to include money to be sent directly to Americans. But how much? The payments would be $1,200 for individuals making less than $75,000, $2,400 for couples making less than $150,000. There would be money for some who earn more than that, but not as much. And there would be additional payments of $500 per child. The bill also expected to include $240 billion for health care, including $100 billion for hospitals, plus money for vaccines, the states, airports, and the CDC. Senators had clashed on how billions for a credit program for companies would be handled. Speaker Pelosi now saying there would be an oversight board.
We've been fighting very hard for any bailout fund, money to industries that have trouble, have real oversight and transparency.
As Washington figures out what to include, a call for help also coming from mayors across the country. Philadelphia's Mayor Jim Kenney among those asking for $250 billion in aid to cities across the country. So we're still waiting for all of the details to see all of the things that will be in this. But one of the things that we are also hearing about that would be included is unemployment. A Democratic aide saying that there would be hundreds more per week for people on unemployment. We're going to explain that and have more on that coming up at 5 o'clock. For now, live in Spring Garden, I'm Lauren Mayk, NBC 10 News.